Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, madam.
Okay, before we begin our lesson today, I have a video to show you that will give you insight of what we're going to learn today. So please sit and watch the video carefully and learn something from it.
Okay, madam.
The Great Depression was a dramatic worldwide economic calamity which started in 1929 and lasted until the late 30s. Most people believe it began with the U.S. stock market collapse of October 1929. By 1932, U.S. stocks were only worth 20% of what they were prior to the crisis, and 1 year later, almost half of all United States banks had failed. By 1935, roughly 750,000 farms had been lost to bankruptcy or distressed sales. European countries, debilitated by the debt they've accumulated due to World War I, dealt with a severe depression and a sovereign debt crisis ultimately emerged. In Germany, for example, unemployment reached 25%, and among other things, this economic disaster led to Hitler's Nazi Party becoming the top political actor after the 1932 elections. Worldwide trade was devastated by the Great Depression, with countries engaging in so-called trade wars by limiting imports. And by the same year, 1932, global trade crashed to half of the pre-crisis volume. Unfortunately, trade wars degenerated into an actual armed conflict, which caused over 60 million deaths. World War II. Make no mistake, most wars have been caused by economic factors to a very large degree. Let's learn from the past and not let this happen again. Today we're looking at...
Okay, so from the video you have watched, can you guess what the topic will be focused on today? Okay, Mary.
The topic is all about the
Okay, very good. Our main topic today is all about the Great Depression. So for after at the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the Great Depression and you know what year it occurred. The second one, you know how to identify the causes of the Great Depression, and the last one is to able to critically discuss the effects of the Great Depression. Okay, so here's your handout notes, so you can read and while we discuss the notes. So anyone can read from the note, and also from the video you have watched. When did the Great Depression occur? Yes.
it occurred in 1929.
Okay. Very good. It had the Great Depression is happened in 1929 up to the
1936.
Very good. So from the video and also your own knowledge, what's the Great Depression? Anything happened in that period?
The cause?
Yes, something like what's happening during the Great Depression from your handout.
Or it's the stock market crash.
Very good. Stock market.
And bank failures.
Bank failures. Any other answers there?
The overproduction.
Yes, that's a very good point. Overproduction. You have to highlight this one, and we're going to discuss this one. The overproduction. It was one of the major events during the Great Depression, where it was happening in the United States. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. And then it spread to the Europe and to other countries. So over in the United States, the overproduction during that period, 1929 to 1930s, is very high. There's a mass production, like many cars, the use of washing machine, any products produced that period is very high. So the consumption between this time, it's not very high. So when the United States and other countries overproduce, they produce their product in a very high number. So from this one, from the overproduction and the consumption is not meets the you know, like the overproduction is very high and the demand
This side.
yes is less. So
Yes. Oh.
the production of goods is very high, and the demand of using the product is low. So
That
from
goes the salt, the good not to salt.
yes, the goods, the
Unsold
products, yes, the products will be stayed in the companies for a long years period of time. So maybe there's something wrong with the, like they're not worked properly. So it's maybe a cost.
Yeah.
It's like a loss of the company. Another point for this one is mass consumerism. Mass consumerism means the consumption of goods is very high. So from the consumption of goods, like they borrowed money from the bank and they become debt. From they have a many borrowings from the government. So there will be bankrupt because of they want to consume products produced by the United States. And another one is the Black Thursday. This one is a very important point.
Yeah.
You have to take note in your notebooks. That Black Thursday is when the period during the Great Depression where the economics turned down, where all the companies are closed. So when they are closed, there's something happen to people. So imagine when the
They can't get
companies
food.
when the companies is not working anymore, like it's closed. So what will happen to people? Imagine
They can't get their own food.
yes,
They need.
they can't get money. So if they don't have money, they don't have food. want to get money for their own other needs like utilities, paying their bills, rent, and their accommodation, something like that. Okay, so that's for our lesson discussion today. So here's activity. You can do it, but I think it's almost time, so you have to take it and do it as your homework. Before we leave, what is the, without looking at the board, just look at me. What is the Great Depression?
The Great Depression began in 1929 and lasted through much of the 1930s. Was caused by combination of economic, financial, and policy failures.
Thank you. That's very good. Yes, that's correct. So the Great Depression is the period where the economic situation is downturn.
Yeah.
And it happened during this period, 1929
1929 to 1930s.
Okay, so for your homework, you can do it and submit it tomorrow in my office.
Okay, madam.
Okay, so thank you for your effort today, and I hope to see you again in our next class. Thank you.
See you.